I was recently interviewed and asked the question, when did you develop a passion for running? Well, as far back as I can remember, it's been a passion for most of my life. And even today, when my feet hit the open road, it's hard to stop. So I just keep going. Running is such a natural therapy for me. It allows me to filter out all the noise of life and gives me time for those few moments each day to focus on what's most important. You know, over all these years and thousands of miles, there's one fact I've come to believe. Regardless of the runner, eventually, if you run far enough and long enough, you'll have to face the question, why am I doing this? In that answer to that question lies the energy and focus to keep going. For me, the answer came in a lesson my father taught me long ago, and one that I've passed on to my children. He would tell me, we have an obligation, a calling, a privilege to protect and assist the meek and the weak. Not only in word, but in action, he lived out this lesson, and none more prominently than his continual support of St. Jude Children's Research Hospital. Founded in 1962, the year of my birth, it's a wonderful pediatric treatment and research facility that focuses on children's catastrophic diseases. Founded on the premise that no child should die in the dawn of life, it's an organization to which I've committed time and money toward, and it's a cause that's given me the answer to my question, why am I doing this? In the summer of 2001, while employed with the University of St. Thomas, I had the rare opportunity of personally visiting St. Jude Children's Research Hospital. With the purpose of creating an ongoing community service partnership between the University of St. Thomas and St. Jude, I left the facility and its patients with a newly formed and lifelong partnership with St. Jude. In 2003, I formalized a personal cause entitled The Extra SMILE, an umbrella effort that generates charity donations to St. Jude Children's Research Hospital through proceeds from my publishing efforts, video productions, and marathon fundraising efforts. Since my conceptualization of The Extra SMILE, I've been able to generate over $25,000 to St. Jude's and to hospitals such as Children's Hospital Boston. And what is the extra smile? Well, it's simply just going one step further, extending your hand just a little bit more, and further opening your heart, one person at a time. And I would like to warmly invite you to join me on the next Extra Smile. In this year, 2013, I've committed myself to run 31 half marathons in memory of the 31 victims of the Sandy Hook Elementary tragedy and the Boston Marathon bombings. My father would tell me from time to time, when there's a situation we can't resolve, fully understand, or control, we need to pray. And that's exactly what I intend to do, to kneel down, lace on my running shoes, hit the road, and pray. And I invite you to join me. My half marathon schedule can be found on my website at the very end of this video. As well, if you feel so moved to donate toward my running efforts, all proceeds will go to the St. Jude Children's Research Hospital. As well, you can find information on my website at the end of this video. And for those donating a minimum of $31 or more, I will send you a personal copy of my latest work, It's Okay, These Things Happen. Again, we find ourselves back at the question, why do we do this? Because when we go that extra distance and extend ourselves a little bit, a smile can be our greatest reward. I hope you'll consider joining me on this journey.